Hi guys, welcome to Co-Parenting with a Narcissist 101, War of Many Battles. I'm Kate. So today we are going to talk about the narcissist and you in family court. Now, unfortunately, the court doesn't know what a narcissist, is. And you're not going to run in there yelling he or she is a narcissist. That's not going to get you anywhere. So I think the first thing I believe you need to do, after you if you settled on going to a mediator or the mediator, to get some kind of a parenting plan, visitation plan, custody plan, is to get all that in writing, to be filed with the courts. The next thing after that is to document everything. Document everything, because you are dealing with somebody that doesn't know what facts are. They lie at a drop of the hat. They lie because they think everybody else is stupid. So you stick to facts at all times. Document everything. Because that's the only thing that is important in the courtroom, because you are supposed to let the narcissist expose themselves in court. You're not going to do that for the narcissist. Now, we already established that these people need some kind of attention. They need narcissistic supply, and they need, doesn't matter, positive or negative. So they're going to provoke you, as you might know by now, into mindless argument. They're going to hit below the belt. They're going to say things just to get you to react. Now, as you heal from this abuse, you will learn to not to react to this thing, but you respond, if necessary, to what needs to be responded to. But all the insults and below the belt hits and comments, none of those you should address. You should look at it as a child that's talking. This is not going to be easy. This is something you have to work at. Because I look at, I see it this way. You've spent however time you spent with this person. To me, is waste, besides having the children. Why would you want to give an extra time to this person? So you start working on the fact on that, where you don't react to all these childish temper tantrums and insults, 5-year-old insults, childish insults that they throw around just so you can forget what to focus on and start addressing the non-issue. So you document everything, because in family court, you need to be prepared that they're going to lie. They're going to lie. They're going to make up a lie. Let me give you an example. So, a divorce was finalized for me back in July 2017. And I'm taking the kids to spring break 2019. And this was a case of the passport, because somehow during the mediation, it ends up being with him. I guess the mediator thought we were dealing with them. And you have to remember, I didn't know what I was dealing with then until after divorce. Then I started, reading about it. I'm like, wait, that's what I was dealing with. So I didn't know. And that's what I'm telling you. I said in my other video that the kids' documents, especially the ones that that you need both signatures or whatever to get, that if you can have that be in your possession, so you don't have to go through what I keep going through every time I need to take the kids out of the country. So I need to take the kids out for the spring break, and he will release the passport. So I had to file for motions in court. So we are in court, and the judge is trying to see, okay, what is the problem? Why you're not releasing the passport? He stood there and he said, well, that we agreed on, we agreed on me taking the kids on spring break in 2017, and him taking, or rather, no, he was taking the kids on spring break in 2017. We agreed on that. And I'm taking the kids 2018. So this is 2019. So it should be his. Now, let me back up and say, in the decree, it is my turn. It's even on all days. The all days is mine. So keep that in mind. That is my turn. So then he come up with that we agreed that he keeps the kids for the 2017, and then I got the 2018. So 2019 happens to be his. So that's why he doesn't want to release the passport, because this is his spring break here. So the judge was like, but on this agreement, on this decree, she's supposed to have the kids this year. He's like, oh, but we agreed on this. Now, remember what I just said earlier, a few minutes ago. Our divorce was finalized in July of 2017. Now, how then can he be on spring break in 2017? How then do we agree on him having a spring break with the kids? We weren't even divorced. But he stood there and said this. He stood there and said this, that we agreed that he have them on 2017, and I have them 2018, and now it's his turn. Despite what the decree said, that is actually my turn. Plus the fact that spring break 2017, we weren't divorced yet. Matter of fact, I haven't even filed for it yet. So I'm telling you, these people straight up lie. Okay? And the whole time, and that's my next point is, when you're in court with these people and you realize you have to, understand that they're trying to get a reaction out of you. They're going to get the reaction out of you. They might even send you an email like 30 minutes before the court time or the day before. So now get you all worked up about nothing that has to do with what you're coming to court with the next day. Or they make up stuff like he made up now. Now I could have gone into the whole, what are you talking about? This is a lie. We're not even like, I could have gone off that tangent, but I kept quiet. And that is what you do in court, because you have to understand that, like I said, these people need attention from you. And the more attention they get, the more excited they get, the more happy they get. They brought you out of your element. They brought you out of the calm that you have around you. So, but if you do the opposite, where you're calm, regardless of what they're doing, they get more worked up. And they get more worked up, the craziness comes out. The craziness comes out. Guess what? The judge sees it. So, they're over there lying. You do not go off facts. That's why I say you stick to the facts. What did you come to court for? You came to court for apples. Stick to apples. They're going to throw in bananas and oranges and strawberries and grapes in it. Go right in the middle of that whole craziness. Grab hold of the apple that you came for and stick to it. Matter of fact, when you're in court, do not make eye contact with this person. If you're still healing and you're still triggered about it, do not make eye contact with this person. Do not even talk directly to this person. Your eyes should be in front of straight. on the judge. Now you came to talk about specific thing, stick to that. Okay, for example, we came to talk about passport. He's talking up. He comes up with something about something we agreed on in 2017, and this and that, and then he went off to start talking about how I am not letting the kids call him. None of that is not true. I mean, none of that is true. Rather, none of that is true. But all that is to get you to shift from what you came for, and I start addressing him, and then the judge is looking at you people going back and forth, and what you came for is missed. Now the judge is going to start addressing something else, and now you have to understand, between the two of you, you are the only one parent that is there. You're the only one that cares. It doesn't matter to him how it turns out, if he is able to draw you out of the element in front of the judge. So all your screaming, oh, he's lying, he's trying to manipulate you, that is not what happened, he's going to keep throwing in more fuel to the fire, because this is exactly what they want. But if you give them nothing, no reaction. I don't care what you do in the car when you get to the car. I don't care when you get to your mom's house, how much you yell. But if you can maintain the calmness in that courtroom, you're definitely going to appear as a fit and sane human being. Regardless of what is going on right here with the whole tap on the side. If you prepare your mind that this man or this woman is going to stand here and make up stories, no. You realize you'll be more in control of you respond and you don't react. You remove your emotions out of it. The whole time he was lying about this, all the judge, I stood silently. I was looking straight at the judge. I didn't even say anything to him. The judge turned to me and said, "Ma'am, was any such agreement?" I said, "No, sir." And that's all he got. That's all you got. I know it's frustrating because you know who this person is, or not. You don't know exactly. I mean, found out this is the game that they play, and they're still playing it. No place is safe. They play this game anywhere, so they play it in the courtroom as well. So do not let this person draw you out of your element. Rather, the calmer you stay, the more they unravel. The calmer you are, the more they unravel. What best place to do that than in court? That no matter what they throw at you, you stick to what you came to court for. You stick to what you came to the court for. Don't make eye contact. Don't have any discussion. They send you an email. They send you a text, especially the day off or the day before the court. Don't respond to none of that. All that is to mess with your mind. So when you get there, you start defending stuff that you didn't come to defend. Stick to the facts. Stick to the facts. They don't know what fact is. Their feelings are facts. If they feel it, then it happened. Like he felt that's what we talked about in March, even though we weren't divorced in March, but he felt that's where it should have gone down. That's where it did go down in his mind. Then it's a fact. It happened. To him, it happened. It happened. We agreed on him taking the kids 3 months prior to even there existing a filing for divorce. See how crazy that is. So summary, you're in a courtroom. That is not a place to say this person is crazy, this woman is nuts, this man is nuts. That is not the place. It's not your place to say that. Matter of fact, if you try to say that, then they start looking at you like you're crazy. You're not a clinician, you're not a psychologist, you're not a psychiatrist. How can you diagnose who is nuts and who isn't? That is not your place. So, you stick to the facts. Document. Stick to the facts. No matter any attempt to move you away from what you came to court for that particular day, I don't know what else you came, you plan to do next or on a different day. But for that day, if you came for A, stick to A. Do not make eye contact if you're still feeling triggered. Do not make eye contact. Keep your eye on the judge. Answer the judge directly, calmly. You can get to your car and scream your head off. You can get to your friend's house and pull your hair out, whatever. But for those period that you were in the court, do not give these people anything else. Zero emotion. Stick to facts. Let them act crazy for the judge because they will see it. Because in my case, he kept going on and on. The judge actually had to pretty much raise his voice at him. Let them expose themselves in court. If you start going round and round in the rabbit hole, then two of you look like crazy people. That's not what you want. Stick to the facts. Whatever plan you came with, support with facts, support with documentation. That's it. Don't run around in a circle with them. They're going to throw the word salad. They're going to throw whatever they can throw so you see what will stick and get you out of your element, get you out of your zone. Not today. Don't fall for it. All right, guys, get your mind right. Like I keep saying, get your mind right. Everything else will fall into place. All right, take care. Bye.